2-0 against Atalanta. 2-0 against Atalanta. Now, it's a result, Sancho game in the you get to say that, oh, this is normal. Or just a walk in the park for Real Madrid to set up because they were going to be the favorites into the game. And eventually, what sounds so far, or the 3 match 1 point in it. BBL and Shada won't see them. Now, at the results in the car, some minutes ago in the banner, I want to say that until Abade Pochino see in the first half. Because goals in the Lebanon, and they room inside the 59th and the 68th minutes. 59th and the 68th minutes. And I back to the first half now, your boy without a goal. Your best second half, so your boy more than 10 minutes. Okay, just 1 minute, but you 20 minutes inside the second half and 15 in the first goal, no bay. So it was that exciting and then also that's up and down as far as the first and the next 15 minutes of the second half in your concern. We're going to go beyond to remember. Meanwhile, the favorites of Real Madrid, no, and Atalanta so are seemingly where the underdogs now will compete in those minutes in your boy goal be went to Wamba. During the preseason, Real Madrid home come especially with the absence of Toni Kroos, how integral and loyal to their cause. And I come over for that, the Don Carlo Michel Ancelotti, or be replace that kind of a player. Now, in the first competitive fixture, or before this season, no, or be setting the team up. And we saw him there, all in the 4-2-3-1 formation. Evaluate with the plan B, in the 4-3-3. And with the 4 men at the back, it was Thibaut Courtois and another goal post name. Dani Carvajal, Militao, Rudiger, and Ferland Mendy. Preview under the head beno, Pepe Ewichro. In fact, there was a relent to many and Federico Valverde. And another Jude Bellingham, all but right in front of them, behind Kylian Mbappe and Olmina in the first game for Tima Wafon or Real Madrid. On the right wing was Rodrigo Gosh, and on the left wing, Vinicius Jr. And I dear me who line up proper margin mind there. Carlo Ancelotti, anytime Bialoba set in the team up, he does it to the strength of the players. Materials will at a point in time. I want to influence the channel, the style, or the system on fan going to the game. Because the last season, because they're now only that kind of confidence in Jose Lumato. Only that, I mean, no label Vinicius Junior and Rodrigo in a diamond up front. Well, Vinicius Junior, no, another sorry, Jude Bellingham, no, all right behind that is these two players. But Onya, a premier punter and a leading marksman in Kylian Mbappe, no, was also a quarter system, no, and they will push Vini and Rodrigo to the flanks. Jude Bellingham behind Kylian Mbappe. A very Tibenya, Jude Bellingham, there no support, but I will support the midfield double in Federico Valverde and on no relent to a man, no. That's what Real Madrid won the first 11. A coach Atalanta dinner, typical of Gasparini. No but the 3 at the back, 4 in the middle, and a playmaker in that is Pasalic. No, did Martin, that is the Catelleri, and then also Ademola Lookman on the left side of the attack. That was also on the style. Into a system last season, especially in the up front, even though Real Madrid will use with 2 attackers and the playmaker behind them. I think I didn't but then Atalanta will use Real Madrid the style we used last season. With 2 attackers and 1 playmaker behind them. But the qualities now are not the same. And with this first 11 are still in order to know. On any good day, they will play second fiddle to that of Real Madrid players now. Now, so to Adebano. I feel to the little details and only the tactics and eventually only bomb Real Madrid for the 3 match 1 point. We saw Atalanta trying to pile that kind of pressure on club often Real Madrid very early. And still in the walk around the 26 minutes now. Now game now a bit of a done affair. But Real Madrid were mad Atalanta that kind of respect and so. When we wonder why underdogs if they are without the ball now, one withdraw no one will protect the ball. And Adekuloma Popo Benny just say no problem pa. Only there, Nekram often mind you, walk it a ball. Now Paul will be decided that he will be in front of the ball instead of being behind the ball. Because I ain't a defend. We are not with possession. Why would you be in front of the ball? If you are in front of the ball, tell you are in the half of the opponent. You ain't balance in a depth when I ain't defend. In Tebono Real Madrid for no, say, well, withdraw no, I'll be defend anytime we won't get a ball now, or tell well, respect Atalanta for no. One game will get in with that kind of conservativeness. Why the Madrid be the team Manchester City? We won the Champions League in Kwaka ahead or Kwakwaji. Real Madrid now was setting up with a 4-2-3-1. So when get a ball now, fellas will defend with 4-4-2. On the selling that one, no. I join on Spice 91.9 FM on Facebook. You can see the 4 men at the back, and then also the 4 midfielders are watching in Finfin. Jude Bellingham now withdraw together with Rodrigo Gosh. In a wager, Vinicius Junior and Kylian Mbappe no in the attack of Atalanta. So you can see the Real Madrid defensive shape, how we now only see our form anytime I won't get a ball. Now, Atalanta now also set up with a 3-back. Say I also won't get a ball now. No, we'll defend with the 4 men at the, that is 5 men at the back. Into wing backs in the back, no, but support the trio in front of the goalkeeper. No, and then Kafuninga, what try the wall more pop in the middle of the park and can't until they will bring you more numbers. No way, your only attacker around the center circle, and that was Ademola Lookman. Because going into the game, they were missing a bit. That is Oye Skamanka. He was not in the first 11. It's a overdrawn. No, I be defend with the 5 men at the back. Over and a turnover and back. What tend the defense to attack? Attack or Real Madrid no. The young man in Ademola Lookman. The planning your fellas. What the baby went to no one far. I saw something with Vinicius Junior during the preseason, and it has to do with how we see all my passes into the opponent that is our defensive third. Our Real Madrid one attacking third wall. And fellas, he's really learned a lot. Make a Vinicius Junior. He's added a lot to his game. Now, no, on any dribbling attributes on on any take on some now he's assisting and so. And Kylian Mbappe never happen. Fellas, any other assistant man, you are sure of he getting a shot on target or a ball into the back of the net. That is the kind of play in the Real Madrid team winning out that can one game. And during the preseason, McKay, when a Chelsea will lose the man, Real Madrid no. Vinicius Junior had to assist Brahim Diaz. Brahim said go on the central focus and now small candidate. On you so much enthused about go no channel, but that pass from Vinicius Junior. And on a pass or best split defenders no. Ended that the way in the preseason or 2 in the game. A John Spice 91.9 from Facebook. A bona Vinicius Junior kicked a ball behind the penalty box of Atalanta. About 2 players no original name. That time, no, Federico Valverde ran into the penalty box while catching in an offside position. And Rodrigo Gosh no adjusted, and all baby beat the offside trap. No. And the number of players watching in the name are still Vinicius so to more that tailor measured pass. Or the split defenders in Mobono could do on what drew on fellas. It was super. It was fantastic by our standards. And then they now eventually or the outside of the foot no, and or the madam pass no. Outside of the foot in the banon, so no one with no strong right foot no. Understanding that to that way on Facebook and you can get to see it. On your strong right foot no. Ni weaker left foot, the outside of it still on your accurate pass. Born Ben Audrey or Bueno, no, unfortunately. Born Akobo woodwork no. Born Pimba around the 45th minute. That time I have 45 man. Referee no carry 2 minutes ago. So I dear men who with Vino, how and answering or attempt to the Obama that is defensive splitting passes. Not always being selfish, not always improvising another Nagasoboko for glory.
So add them more to
play, no. The final passes and so. That's and good. If I get right, that's ultimate, no. Or yeah, accurate to Butuna Wanya a goal in there.
And that's now, one thing working under Carlo.
Yes, additionally, the playing Vinicius Junior, no? And he's always improving them. This is what we expect from him, and he's living up to expectation and so. I don't know the China fellas. Real Madrid had and they made a mistake in the game along the line, but they were left off the hook. That is the number of players Wunya comparing to the number of attackers from Atalanta. And so still in the around the 46th minute, if you break na Madrid ja 3v3b around their 6-yard box are not very dangerous. No, very, very dangerous. And it had to eventually force a save from goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois. Understanding that to do no. And the Madu American will have penny P. That's a defensive team. In your penalty box, that's one number or the same as opponents and then on yet. Now check Real Madrid defenders, no. Militao for 1. That is Rudy Ganso for 1. And a Dani Cavayan for 1. Around the 6-yard box. On your cry. This shape, it's very bad. And Real Madrid level, no, we don't expect that some of these mistakes no, will be happening. And then Kafuni na no deep play no kita ball in the leaving the numbers no behind them. I also feel Atlanta one Real Madrid defenders no won the same numbers. And when the cross had to arrive into the penalty box now, pass a little head you know. On yet to put how we see overstretchy or parry ball over the bar, fellas. It would have been dangerous or a goal for club of an Atalanta. And me assure they said the more we work contract in Mankebia as a stance now, a different story altogether. I watch on Facebook and look at how what Tibu or stretchy did them born. And all your size will play a part in goalkeeping. So our height through size now, fellas. We do no ball, and I had to take Tibu to save club of Real Madrid on this instance. Wama Jude Bellingham, the man of the match. and Onya an assist in the game. And Felix, if Judah, I think that in the game no boy with Atalanta no, only the best game I personally match in the shirt of Real Madrid. Minim native for an actual for Fado, but personally, ended that I saw a Jude Bellingham player. I've never seen him like this before, and he had a very star performance. Stellar one for that matter. Super by our standards.
Okay.
Even a game of once a goal on the me choose nas best game of me who don't need you by how about Real Madrid. And it started with how now OC or attack his spaces. Behind him, Onimdo relent to a menu or Onimdo Federico Valverde. These are players are all that age no on their side. When the turnover comes and they are defending now, they are so exuberant robot to outrun every player be another to bone if him. And so Jude no solo konima onsro or attack space and it doesn't care at all. And the ball rolled to Real Madrid on the face goal. No, our Sean Spice 91.9 FM. No, you can see the space and Jude Bellingham no receiving the ball from the left side of the attack from Ferran. That's Oye Garcia. And Ojibon, he's in a very vast space. Look at where he is now. When you're the full glare of the view of the goalpost of club of an Atalanta, do by attack. Knowing the options are our Vinicius winning him, Rodrigo goes winning him, Kylian Mbappe winning him. But unfortunately for Kylian, he was caught in a 2v1. Now got in the two players and no mark no. And the ball that Vinicius Junior only the ball from Jude Bellingham no, he was caught on the 1v1. And I had in a way individual brilliance no bomino. That's why personally I don't agree that team nyama every player be on the field of play no say. At least was there one individual be though on some of these situations now Obotuna were bringing the qualities new to bear and the one of Vinicius Junior had to do it 1v1 playing in the skill with which are all the outrun a player no how was he pass ball no training nankasa sene ko fanade and sana square pass in the babano mama mia I can't wait for the season to start and Vinicius Junior he's done this over and over and over made in kana more another additional that game with regards to Mpendo do all assist. And the skills with which are only beat no opponents on the 1v1s, no fellas. I think it's a whole course for footballers to study. And no beat no player no name no ni pepe no. I feel the born out to know about Panama waba dinachi. When you had the opportunity to send in the square pass, he didn't go for glory. Obobo Nuchum and Federico Valverde had arrived at the right time. All but tapping the ball into the back of the net, getting Real Madrid the first goal. And say, in your video out of picture now, fellas. Before all be arrive into the box no now some no list for park no phone that is Federico Valverde who cry myself and actually say Federico Valverde no wahadi no he has seen a space because two players one on your D Kylian Mbappe nechi the bondo be a beshe but Mbappe dey mention maybe my mark in red no the space another one Federico Valverde being so aware or running kokodu the space no and all corners one child. And the Vinicius no ball no chuma or better tap ball into the back of the net. Now check the position of Atalanta goalkeeper no. We you know if you how he could have even walked the ball into the back of the net. Only Federico Valverde could put the ball and answer no that question net no more. That is the coordination or you can want some and being aware of where the space is. Coaches will tell you something. The player no get the ball no only as dangerous as the one who is free. Meaning some making it as player no get the ball no debano. Only as dangerous as the one who is free. So the ball in the leber. Now you there. Only the Otuno beats Nimpana wa marking the fair enough. But the next player not the pass the Bamman wa question. Ntono no ye hu person Nimpana no get a ball no. And here in the case it was Federico Valverde no the most dangerous of persons on the field of play. Square pass and Ben over tap the ball no, into the back of the net. So he started with Jude Bellingham seeing the space and attacking it and being free in there. Not the result in the Real Madrid first goal. No. Now, road to second goal, the ball with Jude Bellingham. He was free again. Similar zone, when I zone 5, when I playmakers who operate from. No. And baby, my mark in the green, no, only the space or the hole. And he had to take Jude Bellingham to be free once upon a time, another once again. He only look at the ball just on the edge. Baby, he starts the game at the ball to center second, center mark one. The one and all, no, that is the play Jude Bellingham who hit the ball. No.
Okay.
Vinicius was running. He saw where the space is, but Mama can win a the space no and not running in. Jude Bellingham in delay not more Vinicius Junior don't sound so call. Uruma Kwako to goalkeeper now. Fellas, he had to use his space, run and go and face the goalkeeper. But unfortunately, goalkeeper need heavy left hand no. Otumo prevented that ball no from getting into the back of the net or parry and a ball no try or a bar no. So Real Madrid in that game, fellas, they were really attacking spaces and paying attention to little details. I say, and yeah, where now what you in the game, you cannot be able to read it. Made in Canada, an example of Real Madrid defense mistake leaving the 3v3 in their 6-yard box. Our forces save out of Thibaut Courtois. But it be 2 Atalanta, and they couldn't survive. They also left 2v2 in their defensive area. I want to put we put a 6-yard box. We put a 18-yard box. Abba closer to the center circle. And then Real Madrid the ball. Let's say Atalanta, any players are warrior that pace, especially their defenders. Let's say them now. It is quite disrespectful. And Real Madrid had to punish them. Now, Shema telling that to the CCI. Defenders 2, which the Real Madrid players 2. Pepe. And Onye. So you have to take what you go to press the player now in the no kita ball. Or pressing on so and the ball in the defense. Another thing that we are seeing with Real Madrid attackers, they will press open any defense. And Odrigo Kweno attempt, he was able to win possession. I feel although using the pace. I want the pace of them, or the ball lead them. Ba. Where you be our nature. And it how I not kill that is Mbappe. Woje no so sanso ye free beam. This is the pace na make us. I want to selling that to your Facebook page no. Or they are trying center back no jibo ni finish them no. Woje no kra wa abase no call. And Kylian Mbappe, all these things all kodo ase hade no. No so all find his space no up there. Baby mama can read no any baby Mbappe no all attack his space no. Finding where it is and then also attacking it. And the boom Vinicius Junior with the passes ni beam. Unfortunately, this pass no beno. It was a square pass. Similar to the first one, this one non Kodema Mbappe, but also Mbappe into my carbon. And a bone will trim. Ochoman, that is Jude Bellingham. Odem and cow or sans or for bono. And I did see what had log on Spice 91.9 from Facebook now. Game no look on who the minimum. Into the channel that brought our own so actually, it's our Facebook. No, it is for your viewing pleasure, not to game now critically. Now, Jude Bellingham pick a ball where we know. Obio that's my mark and red no, Kylian Mbappe. Now, but Mama can agree a spacer on the Kylian Mbappe and when one only attack and it was wrong. But Mama can read this and so. But Mavio green no. On the Kylian Mbappe in his mind. O feel the one in a corner that Muntramin cannot monko. Selling the next one to the more. A bona ampany ampa baby on the green no. Word to him in Kawako could once on no demono. Still, but Mama can read no. I want to know the initial way for. And I'll tell you why the thinking that a show on all corner is the best option, not wrong. Now, with Jude Bellingham looking about, there are 2 players in front of him. Although I just don't know your space and son of my final pass in that too. Now, whoever arrive no, wabba pounds on no weapon one that to him. Or I just say, whoa, send the ball away from the mark and the press. And all the 2 space now, at first, no, killing about project or Ofimuno. I've been telling Jamie to the man on the knee. Obey and Wabba tap upon that to net him. So you see why initially a show on all coin no wrong. And the next one, Bebona, I feel crown because all cost and son all passing into no, or my opponent in the place, or closing it down. And for the attitude of the defenders, that ball could have just ended at the, other side, they be on Cabon and Congo to him. But he's quite pacing to a quick kakra. Or your fast cannot not tap a ball, or the twats him getting the second goal for Tima, Wafon Real Madrid. So it was a combination of a lot of tactics. If we are learning in what this game affairs, this is the close up in America. And all course through one or Bain into and I'm a Marcus no, why get a bit closer, attempting to block that shot, but the attitude there they could block a ball. It wasn't worth it at Atlanta for no. Nobody considered the second goal. And it was all that they needed to silence Oya Krabba, Wafon Atlanta, eventually Real Madrid, what they lifted trophy. And I think that they are deserving winners. And when we know say cameras no to no will take a picture. I don't know a film book Real Madrid for no. And on your one the baby Naji didn't day or Yankopon team been day. Whilst more the one blast I said no one made damage. And I saw Chelsea so the one day free. Madrid the cap walk with Jim and was like nay you say. Then Real Madrid I catch one cap and catch Chelsea in Kuwait and they were quite shrewd. Was it? Mbappe never free. Vinicius was 45 million euros. Jude Bellingham 103 million euros. Rodrigo was 45 million euros. In total, Nina 193 million euros. And I want the further monk of for Mbappe, Vinny Bellingham, and Rodrigo. Chelsea, Enzo Fernandez, and Moises Caicedo 6 and 8 in a pool 268 million euros. Mr. Abba, Samaba. Nanga Chelsea didn't go with me. The offer Mbappe, Vinny Bellingham, and Rodrigo in total 193 million. Chelsea have friends on a Caicedo pay 268 million and a wheelchair diamond coffee. Won your Super Cup no more, won your Champions League no more. Even if you are no crowd, won your farm more. By her co. That is where Florentino Perez comes in. That is when bargaining powers not come in, and always we able to channel them senior men be them the game no wotum na were privy to be in. And
okay.
Jude Bellingham won the most valuable player. And I bet myself why an American then they or deserve the actually the minimum them since I started emotional from Borussia Dortmund to Real Madrid. No, indeed that was the best game and I'm as far as the life at Real Madrid are concerned. And I think that he really deserves whatever mention on for what the moment. Once a goal in Ponyo, then also go come with Ankebia or be a different story altogether. Now, young boy Real Madrid about it, I think that they are deserving winners as far as this one you're concerned. Quick one on the whole zone question of the day.
Yeah, the quick one.